Have you ever tried to watch a video and it just wouldn't load? Or maybe you tried to check your bank account and the website was down. It's frustrating, isn't it? We expect the internet to work all the time, every single minute of every single day. We want our favorite shows to stream without a pause. We need our messages to send instantly. We count on hospitals to access patient records in a heartbeat. This always-on world exists because of special buildings called data centers. These are the secret homes of the internet. Their most important job is to never ever turn off. The most important thing a data center needs is electricity. Lots and lots of it. Without power, the servers go dark and the internet stops. So, the first system we will look at is the power system, built to be incredibly strong. The main power comes from the city's regular power company, just like the electricity that comes into your house. This is called utility power. But unlike your house, a data center cannot afford a single moment of darkness. A storm. A problem at the power plant could cut the main supply at any time. What happens if that main utility power goes out? The data center has a secret weapon. Giant generators, huge engines often as big as a small bus that make electricity. They usually run on diesel fuel, with enormous on-site fuel tanks to run for days or weeks. The moment city power fails, these generators automatically roar to life. It takes them a few seconds to get up to full speed. For computers, even a tiny interruption is a disaster. So what fills that tiny gap? Enter the uninterruptible power supply, the UPS. Think of a UPS as a room full of giant batteries. All of those computers, or servers, packed tightly together in a data center, create an incredible amount of heat. If you have ever felt your laptop get warm, imagine thousands of powerful computers all running in the same room. Without a way to get rid of that heat, the servers would overheat and shut down or even break. This is why the second most important system, right after power, is cooling. Cooling acts like a giant air conditioner, pulling hot air away and replacing it with cool air. Data centers are designed very specifically to do this efficiently. The servers are arranged in long rows, called racks. These racks are set up to create hot aisles and cold aisles. In cold aisles, vents in the floor pump cold air toward the front of servers. Server fans pull cool air through, cooling all the hot parts inside. The heated air is pushed out the back into the hot aisle. Ceiling vents suck the hot air away and the cycle begins again. This keeps air moving exactly where it needs to go. The hot air is sent to a powerful cooling system. Often, that means large machines called chillers. They work like your kitchen refrigerator, but on a massive scale. Using refrigerants or chilled water to remove heat. Air handlers blow across cold coils to create the cold air for the data hall. Once the servers have power and stay cool, they need to connect to the world. This is the job of the networking system. Think of it as the roads and highways that let information travel between the data center and your computer, both ways. Without these connections, a data center would be an island. The main connections are fiber optic cables. Tiny strands of glass transmit information as pulses of light, fast and reliable. A data center doesn't rely on just one connection. What if a crew cuts a cable? They use multiple providers and diverse entry points from different directions. Inside, routers and switches direct traffic efficiently. Load balancers spread requests so nothing gets overloaded. Section 5. The brains of the operation, servers and storage. At the heart of the data center are the servers. Powerful computers that store websites, run apps, and process information. A server looks like a flat rectangular pizza box, designed to be stacked in tall metal racks. A large data center can have thousands of racks, tens of thousands of computers. Inside are familiar parts: a processor, memory, and storage, built for reliability and 24/7 duty. Hardware is redundant. 2 power supplies so one can fail and the server keeps running. Storage uses RAID, so important data isn't on just one drive. If a drive breaks, data remains safe and the drive is replaced live. For key apps, multiple servers share the job. Load balancers route around failures. You usually don't notice when something breaks. It's digital teamwork at scale. Section 6. Redundancy, the magic of having a spare. We've mentioned redundancy. It's the master plan for staying online. The core idea is simple. For every important piece, there's a backup ready to go. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Designers list everything that could fail, then build a spare for it. From the biggest generators and chillers to the smallest cables. Like a car with two engines. If one stops, the other takes over. If you need N units to run, build N+1. Ultra critical? 2N, a complete identical second system. Network paths are diversified, so data reroutes if one link is cut. Even people and plans are redundant. Shifts and playbooks for every emergency. With so many systems, how do they know something's going wrong? They can't just walk around and listen. The answer is massive monitoring. Think of it as the nervous system of the data center. Thousands of sensors watch everything. Digital guards that never blink. Temperature, humidity, power, doors, every parameter is tracked. Software watches server performance too. All data flows into the NOC, a command center with huge screens. Green is okay, yellow warns. Red means act now. Alerts let teams fix issues early, before they become disasters. A data center holds some of the world's most valuable information, so keeping it safe is critical. Physical security starts outside. High fences, cameras, and patrols make it fortress-like. Multiple layers. Guard check, key cards, restricted corridors. Two-factor authentication adds biometrics. Man traps ensure controlled entry. Cybersecurity protects the data. Firewalls inspect and block malicious traffic. Systems are scanned and patched constantly. Encryption protects data at rest and in transit. Together, they create a safe environment for our digital lives. Even with amazing systems, things can still go wrong. Let's walk through a plausible outage. It's a normal Tuesday afternoon. Suddenly, a red alarm lights up in the NOC. The engineer's phone buzzes. Utility power failure, Sector B. A crew cut a main line. One primary feed is dead. Instantly, UPS batteries take over. No flicker, no outage. Servers keep running. People keep watching and using apps. Next, the system starts the backup generators. In about 15 seconds, the generator is online. An automatic transfer switch moves load from UPS to generator, under a minute total. The UPS recharges while generators run smoothly. Operations confirms stability. A technician verifies the running engine. When utility returns, systems switch back and the generator stands ready. Generators, chillers, and routers matter, but people power uptime. Engineers, technicians, and security keep it online. Ops monitor and respond, techs install, repair, run cables. Security controls access and the perimeter. Shifts cover holidays and nights. Drills keep calm under pressure. Reliability is a partnership. Systems are muscle. People are the brain and heart. When you stream or video chat, a hidden team keeps it running.